Hello, this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. Hopefully we have the technical difficulties out of the way. Our first game, which got kiboshed, was the Dodgers and the Cubs from Dodger Stadium, and that was quite a good one, as that went extra innings. Cubs would win 4-2, as Wally Moon would make 2 errors in extra innings, costing the Dodgers 2 runs. Sandy Koufax struck out 14 and had a no decisions. Ferguson Jenkins also had a no decision. All right, hopefully the sound quality is better. And what looks like what happened was, after the Windows update, it kiboshed my microphone down to, I think it was like 35 or 40. So I put it up to 100. Hopefully it's not too loud now. We have the Braves and the Mets from Shea. The Braves starting lineup: May in center, Carty in left, Matthews at third, Hammer and Hank Aaron in right. Joe Torre behind the plate, Allou's at first, Menke's at short, Mian's at second, and Spahn will be doing the pitching. For the Mets, Hunt is at second, Grote will do the catching, Cleon Jones is in left, Christopher in right, Thomas at third, Swoboda at first, Hickman in center field, Chacon at short, and Tom Seaver will be doing the pitching. So it's Spahn versus Seaver from Shea, opening day from the classic baseball 60s. Sports Time Machine's at the ballpark. How is the sound quality? Hopefully it's better. Alright, so let's go without any further ado, as Al will have to get some sleep before I go to work, but this was aggravating me why it wouldn't work. Alright, so Lee May steps to the plate. May, 304, 10 homers, 74 ribbies. Left-handed batter. Seaver gets the sign from Grote. The pitch to May. Fly ball center field. Hickman going back. Makes the catch. 1 out. That'll bring up Rico Carty. 326. 15 home runs, 76 ribbies. The windup and the pitch to Carty. Fly ball. Right field, Christopher back, makes the catch. 2 down, so 2 fly balls, 2 outs. Thank you, Mr. Utah Mike. Check out that wonderful channel, Sports Time Machine. Lots of payoff pitch, Stratomatic baseball, and much, much more. I'll bring up the dangerous Eddie Matthews. He mans the hot corner for the Braves. Matthews, 277, 39 homers, 124 runners knocked in. Digs in that left-hander's batter's box. Seaver kicks and fires. Ground ball slowly hit to Thomas at third. Quick release. Matthews might beat this out. Stretch by Swoboda. Bang, bang, play. And they get him. Great stretch by Swoboda. And 1, 2, 3 go the Braves. So Warren Spahn is on the mound. Defensive range of a 7. Behind the plate, Joe Torre, 7 range, 7 arm. Matthews a 6 range at third. Menke's a 6 at short. Mian's a 10 at second. Allou's a 3 at first. Carty's in left, 4 range, 3 arm. May is in center, 6 range, 5 arm. And Hammer and Hank Aaron in right, 6 range, 8 arm. We'll give you the Mets defensive lineup when they're back out in the field in the second. So here's Ron Hunt. He'll be followed by Jerry Grote and Cleon Jones. Hunt batted .272. 10 homers, 42 ribbies. Grote on deck. The pitch from Spahn. Hunt pops it up. Torre tosses the mask aside. Waits for the ball to come down. And it goes foul. So Hunt has a reprieve from the governor. 0-2 count to Hunt. Torre sets the target. Pitch homeward bound by Spahn. And that's a base hit to left. So the Mets start off with a single to left. Allou will hold Hunt on, and that'll bring up Jerry Grote. 282, 3 homers, 31 ribbies. Braves hope to turn 2 up the middle with Menke and Mian. Here's the pitch to Grote. And he walks. So Spahn gives up a single and a walk. 2 on, no outs for Cleon Jones, the left fielder. 340, 12 homers, 75 ribbies. Christopher on deck. Mets looking to jump out on top here. Spahn rubs up the baseball. He's back up on the bump. The leg kick and the pitch to Cleon Jones. And he walks Cleon Jones. Holy cow, the Mets have a golden opportunity here. Bases juice for Joe Christopher. 300 batting average, 16 bippity-boppity boom, 76 runners knocked in. Torrey pounds the mid, sets the target, and pouring Spahn to hit it. Here's the pitch homeward bound to Joe Christopher. And that's a base hit to right. One run will score. Will they wave Grody? They will hold Grody. Not a very fast runner. So 1-0 on the bases loaded single by Joe Christopher. That brings up the dangerous Frank Thomas. He's playing third today for the Metropolitans. Thomas, 266, 34 homers, 94 ribbies. He'd like to get a grand salami here and put the Mets up 5-0. The Braves will probably take 2 and give up the run if they get it. Spahn takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest, the leg kick and the pitch to Thomas. And he strikes him out. 1 out, bases still juice for Ron Swoboda. Swoboda's playing first, right-handed batter, 281, 13 homers, 53 ribbies. Spahn looks in, he gets the sign, the windup, and the pitch to Swoboda. Base hit, center field, 1 run scores. Jones will be held up at third. And it's 2-0. Clutch hit for Swoboda. Base is still juiced. And here's the center fielder, Jim Hickman. He's the 7th batter. Spahn in a lot of trouble here. Walks got him into it. Death by paper cut so far for Warren Spahn. Here's the pitch to Hickman. And Hickman singles up the middle. 3-0 Mets. Christopher will be waved around. 4-0 Mets. Swoboda goes first to third. 8th batter of the inning, Elio Chacon, the shortstop. 236, 2 homers, 27 ribbies. Seaver on deck. He's been spotted 4 runs so far. Here's the pitch to Chacon. And Chacon walks. The bases are juiced for Tom Terrific. Swoboda at third, Hickman at second, Chacon at first. Here's Seaver. Seaver batted 121 with 6 ribbies. On deck, Ron Hunt looking to bat for a second time. The pitch from Spahn to Seaver. Ground ball up the middle. Menke has it. Flips to Mian. Quick turn to Alou. Seaver hustling down the baseline. The stretch by Alou. Does Seaver beat it out? Yes, he gets a ribby. Unbelievable. Seaver beats out the double play ball, and it's 5-0 Mets. And here's Ron Hunt. He's 1 for 1 in the inning. The pitch to Hunt. Ball gets away. Hickman comes racing down the third base line, but stops and goes back. Seaver advances to second as Hickman felt that ball did not get far enough away from Torrey. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs, 2 on, 5-0 Mets. A huge inning for the Metropolitans. Spahn on the ropes. Hunt and the Mets looking to TKO him. Here's the pitch homeward bound. And Hunt, ground ball to Matthews, and Matthews boots it. What an inning from hell for the Braves. It is now 6-0 Mets. Seaver's at third, Hunt's at first, no RBI, and here's Jerry Grody. Grody walked his first time up. Between walks, errors, and singles, the Mets have 6 runs. Spahn rocks and deals. Grody base hit right center field. Another run scores as Seaver trots in. Hunt goes first to third. And it's 7-0 Mets as they continue to pound the bejesus out of Warren Spahn. Here's Cleon Jones. Jones also walked. The pitch to Jones. Fly ball, right field. Aaron looking to squeeze it. And he does. And the inning from hell is over. 7 runs for the Mets. And with Seaver on the mound, can that be enough? It should be. Seaver will face Aaron, Torrey, and Alou. Hammer and Hank Aaron, 319, 44 homers, and 130 ribbies. They're using Aaron's 1963 season. in this season set of the 60s decade team. Grote's behind the plate, 5 range, 6 arm. Seaver's an 8 defensive range on the mound. Thomas is a 4 at third. Chacon is a 5 at short. Hunt is a 6 at second. And Swoboda is a 3 at first. Not a stellar infield defensive range-wise at all. Cleon Jones, 6 range, 2 arm in left. Hickman, 3 range, 5 arm in center. And Christopher, the best of the lot, 7 range, 6 arm. Here's the pitch to Aaron from Seaver. And he strikes him out, so Seaver's pumped up. 1 out. And here comes Joe Torre. Torre, the catcher, 315, 36 homers, 101 ribbies. The leg kicking and the pitch. And Seaver mows him down. 2 up, 2 down via the K. Looking to strike out the side. He'll have to get through Felipe Alou, the first baseman for the Braves, 327, 31 homers, 74 ribbies. Grote sets the target. Here's the pitch to Alou. Fly ball, Hickman ranging to his left and center. And the side is retired. 1-2-3, go the Braves. Mets looking to do more damage. You're up 7-0, bottom of the second. Christopher, Thomas, and Swoboda on target to face Warren Spahn. Joe Christopher, 1 for 1. Spahn can't be any worse, can he? Here's the pitch. And he walks Christopher, so things not going well for Warren Spahn. Christopher's at first, and here's Frank Thomas, 0 for 1. Swoboda on deck. Alou holds on Christopher. Spahn looks to first, now in at the plate. He kicks and deals. Thomas, base hit to left. Christopher will hold up at second, only a 47% chance of making it to third. The hit parade continues for the Mets. 2 on, no outs for Ron Swoboda. He's 1 for 1. Knocked in a run with a single. Hickman on deck. Spahn in all kinds of trouble. He's ready. Here's the pitch. Swoboda pops it up left side. Matthews, outfield grass, drifting into foul territory. That's hanging up there. Matthews has a play on it, and that's out number 1. I'll bring up the center fielder, Jim Hickman. He is 1 for 1. He singled with a ribby. Christopher at second, Thomas at first. Torre wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch to Hickman. Hickman, fly ball, center field. May coming in, he makes the catch. 2 away. Runners retreat back to their bases. As our good friend, Mr. Utah Mike from Sports Time Machine, says, nameth to Maynard, and the extra point is good. You are correct. Now I'll bring up Elio Chacon. He walked. Spahn takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest. The windup and the pitch to Chacon. Grounder slowly hit to Mian at second. He'll flip to Alou, and the side is retired. The Mets are denied any runs in the bottom of the second. We go to the top of the third. 7-0 Metropolitans. Tom Seaver back on the mound with a huge lead. Due up for the Braves, Menke, Mian, and Spahn. Menke, 283, 20 homers, 65 ribbies, right-handed batter. Grote sets the target. The pitch from Seaver. And he strikes out Menke. He overpowers him. Big swing and a miss on the 1-2. 94-mile-per-hour fastball. Excellent movement. That is Seaver's third K. Here comes Felix Mian, second baseman. Right-handed stick, 267, 6 homers, 57 ribbies. Seaver deals quickly to Mian. And base hit to right. He's going to try to turn it into a hustle double. And he is safe. Chacon complaining to the umpire. He thought he had him out, but Mian gets a hustle double. Pops up clapping, trying to get something going here. Warren Spahn comes to the plate. The pitch to Spahn. And oh my God. Seaver walks Spahn. You don't want to do that. Top of the order, Lee May. May's 0 for 1. Flew out to deep right center. Mian at second, Spahn at first, 1 out. Top of the third, 7-0 Mets. Seaver kicks and deals. Ground ball back to Seaver. Seaver pivots. He throws to second. On to Swoboda. I think May might have beat it out. And he does. They get the middle runner. So 2 outs, runners on the corners. May's at first. Mian's at third. And that brings up Rico Carty. Carty is 0 for 1. He also flew out deep to right. Seaver rubs up the baseball. Here's the pitch to Carty. Fly ball, deep left center field. Cleon Jones on the raw. And he makes the catch. The Braves threaten but do not score. We go to the bottom of the third. 7-0 Mets. Jake Cruz is at the ballpark. How you doing, my friend? Due up for the Mets. Seaver, Hunt, and Grody. Seaver 0 for 1, but he beat out the double play ball and did pick up a ribby. And the new pitcher is Bob Sadowski. My question is to the Braves manager, if you're going to bring in a new pitcher, why the hell did you have Warren Spahn hit? Those will be questions asked later by the reporters. Here's the pitch to Tom Terrific. Ground ball foul. Left side. Full count to Seaver. Sadowski, he's ready. He rocks and deals. And he walks Seaver. Oh, the cardinal sin, walking the pitcher. So Seaver's at first, no outs. For Ron Hunt, 1 for 2. Hunt's going to drop the sacrifice down. It's a pretty good bunt. He might beat this out. Alou's charging. Alou gets it, pivots. He's going to throw to second, and Seaver is out. My God, Tom had a horrible read on that bunt. So taking Seaver's place at first is Hunt, 1 out. And here's the catcher, Jerry Grody. He's 1 for 1. Sadowski looks in, nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Jerry Grody. Grody, base hit, left center. Hunt hits second and will hold. First and second, 1 out for Cleon Jones. He's 0 for 1. Cleon would love to make it 10-0. Sadowski in relief of a very ineffective Warren Spahn, to say the least. The pitch to Jones. Jones, fly ball, deep left. Carty going back. He'll make the catch. Hunt looks to tag up. He's going to go. The throw, and Hunt is safe. So first and third, 2 outs. Joe Christopher's 1 for 1 with a walk. Sadowski looking to put up a goose egg here. Pitch homeward bound to Christopher. Fly ball, left field. Carty ranging to his right, and the side is retired. Mets threaten again, but do not score. We go to the top of the fourth, 7-0 Mets. Seaver back up on the bump. He'll face Matthews, Aaron, and Torrey. Matthews is 0 for 1. The pitch from Tom Terrific. Ground ball slowly hit to Thomas at third. He quickly has it, fires to first. Bang, bang, play. Good stretch by Swoboda, but Matthews beats it out. Infield hit for Eddie Matthews. Only the second hit for the Braves. That'll bring up Hammer and Hank Aaron. He's 0 for 1. The pitch to the home run king. Grounder again slowly hit to Thomas. Thomas fires to first, and Aaron might have beat this out. And no, they get Aaron. Good stretch by Swoboda. He held the bag. 1 out. Matthews at second for Joe Torre. He's 0 for 1. Seaver pays no heed to Matthews at second. The pitch to Torrey. Torrey, fly ball. Hickman going back in center field. Makes the catch. Matthews looking to tag. Hickman throws to Hunt, the cutoff man. So with 2 outs, Matthews stands at third, and Felipe Alou hoping to knock him in. He's 0 for 1. Seavers on the bump. Nods his head. The pitch. Line shot to Chacon, and the side is retired. The Braves still cannot push one across. Bottom of the fourth, 7-0 Mets. Due up for the Mets, Thomas, Swoboda, and Hickman. Thomas is 1 for 2. The pitch to Big Frank Thomas. Fly ball, deep left field. Carty in the corner, and he makes the catch and bangs into the wall. 1 out for Ron Swoboda. Swoboda's 1 for 2. Hickman on deck. Righty-righty matchup. Torrey sets the target. Sadowski kicks and deals. And that's a base hit to right by Swoboda. Here come the Mets. Menke and Mian hope to turn 2 up the middle. Jim Hickman, the center fielder's 1 for 2. Swoboda being held on by Felipe Alou. Sadowski looks to first, now in at the plate. The windup and the pitch to Jim Hickman. Hickman didn't go, ball 4. Swoboda advances to second. 1 out, 2 on for Elio Chacon, who's 0 for 1. Seaver on deck. Chacon asks for time, now steps back in the box. Sadowski deals. Curveball, Chacon, fly ball, center field. May moving to his right, makes the catch. Swoboda goes back. He will not tag up, he bluffs. So 2 outs, 2 on. The throw comes back into Mian. Here comes Tom Seaver. Seaver's 0 for 1, but he beat out a double play ball for a ribby, and he walked. Sadowski deals to his counterpart, Seaver. And he is out with a big swing and a miss. We're through 4, 7-0 Mets. So the Braves pitching staff has rebound, though it's been shaky. That's been that horrific first inning by Warren Spahn that cost him so far. Due up for the Braves, Menke, Mian, and Sadowski, most likely a pinch hitter. Menke's 0 for 1. Seaver trying to stay in that groove. The high leg kick and the pitch. And Grody wants to know where that ball was. He thought that was a strike. A leadoff walk for Menke. I'll bring up Felix Mian. He's 1 for 1. Swoboda holds on Menke. They throw over. And Menke gets back. Just got back. Seaver looks to first. Now in at Grody. He deals to Mian. Mian lines it to Chacon. He makes the leaping catch, and that's 1 away. I'll bring up the pitcher, Sadowski. And Sadowski goes down a whiffin'. 4th strikeout for Tom Seaver. 2 outs, 1 on. Top of the order, Lee May, he's 0 for 2. Seaver nods his head. He rocks and deals. May grounds it up the middle. Hunt backhands it, flips to Chacon, and the side is retired as they get the lead runner. Bottom of the 5th, 7-0 Mets. Due up for the Mets, top of the order, Hunt, Grody, and Jones to face Sadowski. Hunt's 1 for 3. Hunting for another hit. The pitch. Ground ball right side. Alou has it. Takes it to the bag himself, 1 away. Here's Jerry Grody. He's 2 for 2. He's also walked. Knocked in a run. The pitch to the Metropolitan catcher. Grody grounds it to deep short. Menke with a long, strong throw, and they get Jerry by 2 steps. 2 down. Base is empty for Cleon Jones. He'd like to get up to Schneid. He's 0 for 2. Sadowski shakes off Torrey. Now they're on the same page. He rocks and deals. Wow, swing and a miss, ball in the dirt. Jones is safe at first as Torrey could not get the ball. He didn't know where it was. He actually knocked it in front of the plate, but he did not know as he was looking behind him. So it will count as a strikeout. But Jones advances to first on the wild pitch. And that brings up Joe Christopher, who's 1 for 2. Alou holding on Jones. Christopher awaits the Sadowski offering. Pitch homeward bound. And he strikes out. The side is retired. Since that horrible first inning, Braves pitching has put up goose egg after goose egg. Top of the 6th, 7-0 Mets. Seaver back on the bump will face Carty, Matthews, and Aaron. If anyone gets on Joe Torrey, Braves have to hope to do some damage here. Here's the pitch to Rico Carty. And now he's 0 for 3 as Seaver just mows him down on the 1-2. Tom has struck out 5 now. Again, that fastball has lively movement, to say the least. Eddie Matthews steps to the plate. He's 1 for 2. He had an infield hit. Seavers deals to the power-hitting left-handed batter. Fly ball, shallow right. Christopher jogs in, 2 away. Base is empty for Hammer and Hank Aaron. He is struck out and grounded to third, in which Matthews was forced out at second. Aaron beat out the double play ball. Grody goes through the signs. Seaver nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Hammer and Hank Aaron. Fly ball, shallow center. Hickman makes the catch. And 1, 2, 3 go the Braves. Thrice a Roni. A card collecting treat. Check out that wonderful card collecting channel. Due up for the Mets, who haven't scored since the first. Thomas, Swoboda, and Hickman. Thomas is 1 for 3. The pitch to Frank. Thomas, fly ball, deep center field. May on the run at the track. Looking up, and he makes the catch. Oh, boy, that ball just died at the track. Thomas kicks the dirt. 1 down. Now bring up Ron Swoboda, 2 for 3. The pitch to Ronnie. Fly ball, center. May ranging to his left, 2 away. Base is empty now for Jim Hickman, the center fielder, 1 for 2. Chacon on deck. Sadowski looking for a 1-2-3 inning. Picks up the sign from Torrey. Pitch homeward bound. And Hickman held up, ball 4. So Hickman at first, and that's it for Sadowski. The new pitcher is Dickie Kelly. He's a left-handed tosser. Boy, that didn't sound right with that name. Here's the pitch to Chacon, who's 0 for 2. And he strikes out. Side is retired again. Braves pitching since that horrific first inning by Spahn, aided by death by paper cuts, walks, singles, and errors. 7 runs. Since then, the Mets have not put anything on the board. We go to the top of the 7th, 7-0 Metropolitans. Due up for the Braves, Torrey, Alou, and Menke to face Seaver. Seaver's thrown 94 pitches, good for approximately 125. He has struck out 5, walked 2, 2 hits, no runs in 6 innings pitched. The pitch to Joseph Torrey, who's 0 for 2. And Torrey! And there it is! There goes a shutout, as that was a laser beam down the left field line. A bippity-boppity boom to the moon goes Joe Torrey. And at least there's a little joy in the Braves dugout. It's now 7-1. Lou gives him a high 5 as Torrey goes back to the dugout. Seaver challenged him with that fastball, and Torrey won. Alou's 0 for 2. Seaver's got to get back in that groove now. Grody has a quick word with Tom, now back behind the plate. The pitch to Felipe. And he strikes him out, so whatever Grody told him, calm down, Tom. That's K number 6. 1 out, base is empty. The pitch to Menke, he's 0 for 1. Menke pops it up foul territory, left side. Thomas ranging towards the stands. I don't know if he's going to have room. He's going to reach in. Out of play, foul ball. Souvenir for a Metropolitan fan. 2-2 count. Seaver's ready. He kicks and deals. Ground ball slowly hit to Chacon at short. Long throw. Swoboda with the stretch. And safe. Another infield hit for the Braves. Now bring up Felix Millan, who's 1 for 2. Mets hoping to turn 2 up the middle with Hunt and Chacon. Millan awaits the Seaver offering. Doesn't have to wait long. Pitch homeward bound. And it gets away from Grody. And Menke scampers to second. Wild pitch charge to Tom Seaver. 7-1, 1 out. Menke's at second. Millan has a 1-0 count. Seaver kicks and fires. Fly ball. Hickman, center field, ranging to his left. Out number 2. Menke goes back to second. Will Kelly bat? Yes, he will. And he'll strike out. So, it looks like the Braves have conceded this game. And they don't want to waste their whole pitching staff. As they play Take Me Out to the Ball Game, it's a jubilant crowd here on opening day for our 60s Classic Decade Teams League. Root, root, root for the Mets. If they lose, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Bum, 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 bum. So here's Seaver, 0 for 2, but he does have a ribby when he beat out the double play ball. Kelly deals to Seaver. Seaver grounds it to the right side. Alou waves off Kelly. Takes it to the bag himself. 1 out. So the Braves have looked like they've conceded this game. Hunt's 1 for 4. Hunt swings. Fly ball to Aaron in right. Aaron goes back. 2 away. And here's the Mets catcher, Jerry Grody, 2 for 3. Kelly kicks and deals. Grody, ground ball to Menke. Menke scoops it up, fires to Felipe Alou, and 1, 2, 3 go the Mets. The Braves have to be thinking to themselves, if we could just turn back the hands of time and get rid of that first inning. We go to the top of the 8th, 7-1 Mets. All 7 runs coming off Warren Spahn in absolutely an inning from hell. It was totally horrific. Spahn only lasted 2 innings. Due up for the Braves, top of the order, May, Carty, and Matthews. Seaver's 114 pitches, good for 125. May's 0 for 3. The pitch. May swings, base hit to center, 1 for 4. Do the Braves have a late inning comeback? Chacon couldn't make the play. So we're going to play behind him, actually. The pitch to Carty, he's 0 for 3. Fly ball, Hickman racing back. Left center field, he'll make the catch. 1 down. May retreats to first. I'll bring up the dangerous Eddie Matthews. His 1 hit was an infield hit. Mets hoping to turn 2. Grody wiggles the fingers, sets the target. And again, let's play Sloboda behind him. The windup and the pitch to Eddie Matthews. Matthews swings. Outside corner, pulls it down the right field line. Christopher looking up, and it's gone! The second home run for the Braves. Torrey hit a solo shot, and Eddie Matthews hits a 2-run homer. This game just got a little closer. It's 7-3, a 4-run lead for the Mets. Seaver's given up 2 bippity-boppity booms. And here comes Hammer and Hank Aaron. If Aaron goes yard, it's a 7-4 game. The pitch to Aaron. Fly ball, shallow center. Jones makes the catch. Good change up there of speeds. That slider got him there as Aaron reached for it. Seaver, 128 pitches. He's going to face his nemesis, Joe Torre, who homered off him his last time up. Seaver looking to get through the top of the 8th. He rocks and fires. Fly ball, Jones in left, going back, reaching up. He'll make the catch, and the side is retired, but a 2-run homer for Eddie Matthews pulls the Braves to within 4. It's now 7-3, bottom of the 8th. Due up for the Mets, Jones, Christopher, and Thomas. Kelly back up on the mound. The Braves' bullpen has been fantastic. Goose eggs since the first. Here's the pitch to Cleon Jones, 0 for 3. Fly ball deep down the left field line. Carty looking up, leaping, and he makes the catch in foul territory. No, he does not hold on. It is foul as the ball comes out of his glove. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We do it again. Pitch homeward bound. And he strikes out Jones. Nasty movement on that fastball. 1 out for Christopher. Joe is 1 for 3. Thomas on deck. Kelly nods his head. The high leg kick and the pitch. Christopher, ground ball. Matthews has it at third. Long throw, Alou at the stretch. Christopher might have beat this out. No, he does not. He turns the man in blue. He thought he beat it out. Bears Den, 007, hope all is well. So 2 outs, base is empty for Frank Thomas, 1 for 4. And Thomas goes down a whiffin. We go to the top of the 9th, 7-3. Seaver will face Alou, Menke, and Mian, but 131 pitches. Seaver says he's done. He gets a standing ovation from the crowd. They let him go back out there to get his ovation. He tips his cap. Tom Terrific does. And who will they bring in we're going to bring in righty. Ron Taylor, 190. Ron Taylor will come in. So Ron Taylor looking to get the final 3 outs here and preserve this 7-3 lead for the Mets and get the victory for the Metropolitans. No save here, 4-run lead. A lose 0 for 3. Taylor's a right-handed thrower. And the year they're using for Taylor, 1969. So 9 wins, 4 losses, 13 saves, 2.72 earned run average. Grody back behind the plate, squats down. The pitch to Felipe Alou. Ground ball back to Taylor. He snares it over to Swoboda. 1 out. Mets 2 outs away from an opening day victory here. The pitch to Menke. He's 1 for 2. And he's jammed, popped up left side. Thomas on the outfield grass. Calling for it, having a little difficulty. The ball's drifting to foul territory, and he makes the catch with 2 hands. Oh, boy. Some anxious moments there. Comes down to Felix Millan, the second baseman, 1 for 3. Taylor, big smile on his face. Mets fans standing and applauding. The pitch to Millan. Ground ball. Chacon makes the diving stop from his knees. He throws to Swoboda, and the ball game is over. The Mets win on opening day, 7-3. The 7 runs off Warren Spahn in the first TKO the Braves early. And let's go to the box score. Bear with me a moment. Well, that was an interesting game. A horrific first inning for the Braves did them in. Warren Spahn went 2 innings, 6 hits, 7 runs, 5 of them earned, 4 walks, 1 strikeout. He takes the loss. He's 0 for 1. Sadowski, 3 2/3, 2 hits, no runs, 3 walks, 3 Ks. And Kelly, 2 1/3 pitching, no walks, 3 Ks. The Braves bullpen gave up zilch for runs. Tom Seaver went 8, 6 innings, 3 runs. They were earned. They all came off homers, a solo shot by Torrey and a 2-run homer by Matthews, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. Taylor came in to get the final 3 outs in the bottom of the 9th, a clean slate. Player of the game, I would think, the way I'm going to guess it's going to be Tom Seaver, and he is player of the game. Let's go to the batting. Braves had 6 hits. May was 1 for 4 with a run scored. Carty was 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Eddie Matthews 2 for 4, a run scored, 2 ribbies, and a 2-run homer. Aaron was 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Torrey 1 for 4 with a home run with a strikeout. Alou 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Menke 1 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. Millan 1 for 4. Spahn 0 for 1, actually no official at bat. He walked. Sadowski 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And Kelly 0 for 1. With a strikeout. The Braves on opening day, 33 at-bats, 3 runs, 6 hits, 3 ribbies, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts, a double, and 2 homers. For the Mets, I think this is a good win. The Mets are one of the weaker teams in this decade because there's no doppelgangers. Players only play for one team. And I didn't pick these teams. It's for the Action PC set. Hunt 1 for 5 with a run scored. Grody 2 for 4, a run scored, a ribby, and a walk. Cleon Jones 0 for 4 with a run scored, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. Christopher 1 for 4 with a run scored, a ribby, a walk, and a strikeout. Thomas 1 for 5 with 2 strikeouts. Swoboda played a really good first base. 2 for 4, a run scored, and a ribby. Hickman 1 for 2, a run scored, 2 ribbies, and 2 walks. Chacon 0 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. Seaver 0 for 3, a run scored and a ribby when he beat out the double play ball, a walk and a strikeout. Taylor pitched, did not hit. The Mets 34 at-bats, 7 runs, 8 hits, 6 ribbies, 7 walks, 7 Ks. So the Mets win 7-3. Here's the recap. For the Mets, it was the first inning. Bottom of the first, the Mets sent 12 batters to the plate, scored 7 runs on 5 hits, 3 walks, and an error. Joe Christopher singled, scoring Hunt to take the lead 1-0. Swoboda singled, knocking in Grody. Hickman singled, knocking in 2 more runs. Seaver beat out a double play ball. Another run scored as Ron Hunt hit a grounder, and Matthews made the error. Another run scored, and Jerry Grody singled, knocking in Seaver. 7-0 at the end of the first, and that was enough for the Mets, and they held on to win the game. Atlanta would score 1 in the 7th and 2 in the 8th. A solo shot by Torrey in the 7th, a 2-run homer by Matthews in the 8th. So Seaver gets the win, Spahn gets the loss, and the Mets are 1-0. The Braves are 0-1. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. Our first game, the sound quality was poor, so we just stopped it. I played it offline. I posted it on Digital Dice. Dodgers lost in extra innings, 4-2, as Wally Moon made 2 errors in the 10th to help aid the Cubs in their victory. Koufax with a no decision struck out 14. Jenkins also with a no decision for the Cubs. So we'll be bringing you more 60s classic decade baseball on the channel. Check out our good friends in the chat, such as Sports Time Machine and Thrice Aroni. So thank you to Bears Den 007, Sports Time Machine, Jake Cruz, and Thrice Aroni. And to those who watch later, thank you very much. Health and happiness. Stay safe. Be smart. God bless. And you know what's coming. Peace.